This episode includes cigar and tobacco content. Nicotine is addictive. This show is intended for adults over 21 years old only. Please smoke responsibly. Welcome to Down to Earth, the podcast for cigar smokers, whiskey drinkers, and for the people just looking to kick back, light up, and have a good time. I'm your host, Jerry, and I'm joined by, as always, my co-host, Gio and Caleb. Fellas. It's Monday.
That's so funny.
I don't know. Gio is just making all these weird faces at me right now, and I'm just like, I was ready to do it, and he just started doing weird faces, so now I'm laughing.
I was like mocking like the intro, and you're like lost focus.
Yeah, I double took. I went, what the fuck is he doing? But yeah. Hey, Caleb, what's up?
Hey, what's up, fellas? Hope you guys all had a nice Father's Day, and all you fathers out there listening, hope you guys had a nice day too.
I hope all the daddies out there had a good day too. It is Pride Month. So all the daddies, I hope you had a good Father's Day as well.
There you go. We're touching. We don't discriminate on the HERF.
No, there's no discrimination here.
Yeah.
We love everybody. You know, everyone. I can't say everybody anymore. I've said it too many times. We did have a guest tonight. Great show. Smoked an awesome cigar. Me and Caleb are starting to drink beers, which is never good. So why don't we just, we'll get into the show. Gio.
All right, guys. As always, our show is brought to you by Crown Heads, John Huber, Miguel, Jake, all the great people that make that company run. They got Moonflower. I believe it is now in stores. Make sure you're checking that out, as well as the World Cup cigar from Oz Family Cigars. Americana, I believe, is coming as soon as well, if not in that shipment. Tons of great cigars, and don't forget the core stuff. Obviously, guys, core is important. Keeps the lights on for everybody, and you're going to want to smoke Mil Diaz, Maduro, anything that they got under the sun. Jericho Hill, La Imperiosa, Tennessee Waltz, that rebrand, it looks sexy. You're going to want to smoke it.
Also, they have cool shirts and awesome hats. Make sure you're getting that shit too. John Huber knows what he's doing. Everything's sexy. We love it. John Huber's sexy.
I think so. He's got a lot of nice tattoos. He's got that skater look. That SoCal swag.
I said that like the country singer Hardy looks like a young version of John Huber. I don't know. Have you seen it? Pull up Hardy.
Yeah, I know what Hardy looks like.
Yeah, that's young John Huber.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're calling John Huber old?
No, I'm just saying that is a younger
older than
version.
Hardy, maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he does look like Hardy.
I just don't know how old.
It's not a bad thing.
No, I think Hardy looks like Huber.
Don't know how old his dick is.
Huber's.
Oh, you guys will find out way later in the episode what we're talking about. But yeah.
Oh man, and you had an issue with what I said at the end of the show. Jesus,
That was way worse.
Oh man,
what did we smoke on the episode? First things first. Making sure you're smoking Crown Heads. Always smoke Crown Heads. Support Crown Heads. Yes.
All right, guys. Well, it's time to get into our cigar introduction, which is brought to you by Small Batch Cigars, the official online retailer of the Down to Earth podcast. Make sure you are checking those guys out. You will be able to get fine cigars like the one I'm about to introduce to you guys, and many, many more. And be sure to check out all the other goodies from Dave and Andrew. I don't know why I couldn't talk there for a second. Maybe it was just you staring through my soul. See? That's what he did. But, anywho. All right, guys. As you've watched from our title card, we are going to be having Garrison Davis from AVO, and we are going to be smoking the new release that comes out tomorrow, the AVO Expresivo Toro. This cigar is a departure from the brand normal. Wrapper's going to be an Ecuadorian wrapper over Honduran binder, and then fillers from Nicaragua and Honduras as well. It's your true Toro size, the 6x54, and hey, what a fantastic smoke. Come in boxes of 20. I don't remember off the top of my head what the individual cost is, but I do know later in the interview, Garrison will check into all of that. And now, with that being said, guys, I'm bringing you guys Garrison Davis from AVO. All right, guys. We are here with Garrison, who is a brand ambassador for AVO, which is obviously also the sub-brand of Davidoff. And so, Garrison, first time having you on the show, first time having anyone actually affiliated with Davidoff or AVO on the show at all. So, you know, glad to hear you reached out. I know Caleb was your point of contact. I hope you were able to read anything. I know he is not exactly the best speller, communicator, kind of like his like caveman script. So
right.
I'm glad you were able to communicate effectively with him.
He's not usually legible.
Pleasure, guys. Yeah, I had to plug it into ChatGPT, and I kind of desynchronized it, like tell me what he was saying, but it all worked out in the end. So happy to be here, fellas. Glad to know I'm the first one. Hopefully not the last. I'm excited to talk to you guys all tonight and just hang out.
Perfect, man.
Yeah.
First of all, I got to say, real sick setup.
Yeah, so I can't take all credit for it. So I'm in our lovely production studio here at Davidoff. We're headquartered just outside St. Pete in Pinellas Park. I've got some really great coworkers that work kind of in the graphic design or like photography side of things. So they're able to hook it up. So it's a nice space we can come to. We can smoke in here. Whenever we have a good production setup, we try to come in here when we can. So, and I love your guys' setup, so I had to match the energy.
I can tell you, I don't have a cabinet full of Davidoff and Avo or Camacho behind me, but I do have some empty liquor bottles.
That's perfect too. Hey, we'll take some half ones, anything.
Don't let Jerry fool you. He's got the interior cabinet full of Davidoff. It doesn't make its way to the garage.
It's true. I don't leave the Davidoff out in the garage.
No, the good stuff stays locked in the cabinet.
That's true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, Garrison, we got the Expresivo Toro. So I wanted to make
Expresivo.
So I knew this is a new regular production, that you guys are putting in out there. First time in a while, from my understanding, if I'm correct.
Yeah, 2021.
Okay. So tell us about the blend. I know this was handed out to us at PCA. Obviously we went and saw the booth, all that crazy setup with like the cocktail thing,
the mocktail experience. Yeah. Yeah, dude. So it's a really big year for us, man. So like you said, first time we've done a core release since 2021. That was the Syncro Caribe. So people have been asking for it for a while. And a lot of people feel like the brand has kind of gone to the wayside. So it's going to start off with the Ecuadorian Corojo wrapper, Honduran binder, Honduran and Nicaraguan fillers. So the first thing you're going to notice about it is there's no Dominican tobacco in it at all, right? Which is historically completely different from what Avo's put on the market or has been about. That's very intentional as we kind of use this blend as a catalyst to move the brand in a new direction. So we very much wanted to have a product that people would smoke and realize this isn't anything that they've smoked in the line before, and hopefully use that as a reintroduction to what Avo is. So it definitely skews more strong than what you're going to be used to, more full flavor, I should say. It's not going to knock you out or make you dizzy head or anything like that. But definitely contains a lot more flavor than what you're typically used to in your Avo blends. But at the same time, we still keep it rooted in that legacy of being smooth, really approachable, and having these clean transitions throughout. So we're really excited. This thing goes on shelf at the end of this week, actually. We're going to be doing a launch party in Orlando at Corona Cigar Co. Be a big celebration to get that in consumers' hands. And we're really excited, man. It's a multi-year process to get this thing out. And I can't wait for people to try it.
I love the color scheme on it. And you guys obviously with the booth this year, that red pop, man. I mean, in a cigar floor of just, your blacks and your dark browns and
blues.
In the blues, that red, it really stood out this year.
And not something kind of synonymous with the brand either. You normally, you see kind of the orange behind me is what we've been around the gold a little bit, even with the new boxes that I kind of grabbed for you guys, you can see that. So we did really great job, man. The thing is just super eye catching. We have a new secondary logo that you'll notice on there, the Burn Brighter logo. So as you guys said, if anybody who was lucky enough or can watch PCA coverage, that room just caught your eye as soon as you walked by it. And we definitely tried to set the energy in there and get people kind of focused back on it. And I think we did a good job.
Now, obviously, are you guys, this is for Davidoff came back to PCA within the last 2 years, 2 shows. Are you guys going to Vegas as well? When it goes back?
That's the plan. So this year was our second year back. As far as I know, I'm a little bit lower on the totem pole to make those decisions, but as far as I know, we're all in. We're already making plans and getting things in place to be in Vegas next year. I can't give away too much information, but next year will be a big year for Avo as well. So if anybody that's in attendance, particularly you guys, come and check us out. Expresivo is definitely a sneak peek of what's coming in the future for the brand.
Now, for this cigar, are there other Vitolas, or is this the only Vitola for this?
Yeah, so we'll launch with 3 Vitolas. So we got a 5x52 Robusto, 6x54 Toro that you guys are enjoying. And then my personal favorite I'm getting to light up is actually the 7x48 True Churchill. I'm not really a Churchill guy, but because this is a 48 ring gauge, man, I love to live in between that like 46 to 50 range. Just a great mouthfeel for me. And then honestly, as I've had the pleasure of smoking more and more, to me, the flavor just hits right on at like a 46 to 48. So I was doing the Toros at the show. And as you guys know, those turned into very long days. And I was just kind of burning through the Toros. So I was like, let me light up a Churchill and see how it does. And it's even more smoother, man, and draws out those transitions for you. So I've been ripping these since we got back from April. So highly recommend.
I know these, you said they launched this week. What is it, Thursday they come out? Yeah,
Thursday will be the on-shelf date, and then we'll have a launch party Friday, but you should be able to get them at your local tobacco shop on Thursday or online sales as well.
Do we have any, box prices, singles prices?
Yeah. Singles prices should be between $16.50 and $18.50 MSRP, obviously depending on state tax. Your box prices will be times 20 on that, so usually somewhere around $3.50 to $4, depending on the Vitola you're at.
Okay.
Now, obviously, Avo, I'm familiar with the brand, obviously, because I'm a cigar smoker here. Davidoff would probably be, because they are the whole, the big name there. What would you say to someone that this is their first Avo cigar?
That's a great question. One I actually haven't been asked yet. I would say buckle up, right?
So I like that answer.
Not to intimidate anybody about the flavor or the smoking experience, but I very much said that because this skews more towards the fuller blend that we've ever done with this brand, I say it's keeping with the musical connection and of the legacy of the brand. I say it's a lot like if you're going to a symphony, you're sitting in the seats, and then the orchestra kind of comes in loud with some horns and lets you know that they're there, that you're there to witness a live performance. When I first light this cigar in a fresh palate, I get that same kind of feeling in a transition of spice that kind of welcomes me to the show moment. So that's why I tell people to buckle up, man. It's going to be a performance. That's what we say every Avo smokes like. It should be like a performance. It should rise, evolve, and express itself just like great music does. And I think the cigar that we've made here is taps into that same kind of identity.
So a tasting note I got, I first lit it, I felt like it almost smelled like I could smell and taste like, when you dive into the fucking spice cabinet and you remember the peppercorn balls?
Yep.
That's what I got off the rip. And I was like,
fresh peppercorn.
I was like, what the hell? This is weird. I'm not usually a tasting
Which is not
guy.
characteristic at all for an Avo, right? That's not usually when you spark them up. You think it's Dominican tobacco. You'll get a little, some smoothness in there and some cedar and stuff like that. This thing is like, I highly recommend. I've been telling everybody at the show, it's not your grandfather's Avo. If you haven't smoked one in a long time, you got to try it, man.
Well, when you first light the cigar up, it smells amazing too. Like it's got a very unique smell to it. Even on the cold draw, you get a little cedar, a little leather, a little pepper. But I mean, I'm liking so far, and we're just starting it, man. It's a great start right now.
It stays really creamy too to me. To be such a fuller bodied blend, I'd still get a lot of smoothness, a lot of creaminess out of it. But that spice is definitely the buckle up moment, as I mentioned.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm a big Corojo guy, so once you said that was the wraparound, I'm like, I knew I'm going to enjoy this one.
Yeah, and that's something, that's historically been unique to the Camacho brand that you guys are familiar with. So all of our blends in that line, that's kind of like their bread and butter leaf in there. And so again, along with this being unlike any Avo we've ever made, this is the first time ever that we've manufactured it in Honduras. So we're using that Corojo wrapper that we've really perfected the technique with the Camacho brand. We've refined it in such a way that we can now mesh it into the Avo brand and keep that smoothness. That was a huge part of actually keeping the production in Honduras, was to get that fermentation period just right. Honduran tobacco can get out of hand pretty quick or just be unapproachable. So for us to be able to ferment it for a long enough period of time to really get those flavor notes out where we wanted them, was really important for us to keep that production in Honduras.
Garrison, what made you get into cigars, man? Were you always a cigar smoker?
For the most part, yeah. Going back to, well, I know you guys are cops, so I don't know what the lapse is on this, but probably going back to 16 when I could find somebody's parents to grab some shitty Dutch Masters from the CVS or something like that, just to be cool and feel like you've smoked something. That probably, along with a little bit of family history, was my first introduction to premium tobacco. I've got fond memories of visiting my grandfather and him smelling a fresh tobacco, whether it was a pipe or cigars, or me being able to just peek inside of his humidor and see what he has inside of there. That led on to my father, and I have an older brother that every time we're together, cigars were kind of a bonding ritual and an experience for us. Anytime I had a major celebration, a graduation or anything like that, there was always a cigar there to accompany the moment. I'd probably say once I graduated, I got my first job, got a little bit of money to be able to buy, some decent tobacco. Is when I really started to delve back into it. And all of that kind of led me to moving to Florida in 2020 and eventually down to Tampa area in 2022. Was able to meet some mutual friends that were working at Davidoff. I was currently in finance. I was definitely a consumer. I was smoking multiple times a week. Would spend a lot of my free time ingesting cigar media, whether it be stuff like you guys or Cigars Daily or Aficionado, whoever it might be. And they had an opening at Davidoff, man. They couldn't fill. A couple of people got promoted. Some positions were created. And shout out to my fiance. One morning we woke up and she said, "You don't have a choice. You're going to apply for this job." Finance was paying the bills, but it was very much an exhausting kind of profession to have in the long term. And she saw how much I spend my free time learning and caring about premium tobacco. I told her she's full of shit. You don't just walk into Davidoff and get a job. That's not how that works. Everybody usually starts in retail or with another company. But man, blessed, I was able to get in the door in an interview and I guess prove myself enough just with the appreciation I had for the company, what they've done for the industry, and my excitement for the brand that I was able to get the job. And that was about a year ago. So I started just after a PCA last year. So this PCA was actually my first. That was a whole experience within itself, just to be able to add that on to everything I've witnessed so far in the cigar industry. So super excited to add a few of those more in the years to come. So that was kind of my brief start into the industry.
Now, did you find the PCA to be a little intimidating when you hit the floor and you're like, holy shit, there are a lot of people here? And
dude,
it was kind of a dead year.
The convention center. Yeah. And that's what I'd heard people say as well, right? Some people were saying it was kind of an off year, a little bit of a slow year. But yeah, I'm just a small North Carolina boy, man, like where I was born and raised, just a military town. To be able to have a job now where, 70% of my job is travel and getting to experience these things, getting to go to New Orleans for the first time and then experience just the size of that convention center and the fact that essentially our whole industry is within there, as well as all the media guys that service us so well. It was like a temple, man. That was the only way I could describe it. It was like a temple to the cigar industry. So it was definitely a jaw-dropping moment when I first walked in there just to witness the size.
Did you get an opportunity to maybe walk the floor a little bit, maybe on the last day, go see something you've always wanted to see? Did you meet anybody you were like, wow, I really always wanted to meet that guy? That's so cool that I met him.
Yeah. I didn't get to walk around too much. I was trying to, my boss, shout out to Jack Heyer, he's our Camacho guy. He told me, your sole job is to be in front of the booth because everything is about Avo. This is Avo's year. So if any media or anybody needs any type of, information or needs a clip, you have to be in front of the booth. So he told me every time he'd walk by, he's doing a good job, that I would just kind of stand stationed in front of the booth. I didn't get to walk around, and that's probably one of my biggest regrets. I didn't get to kind of see what everybody else is up to. I try to do as much as I can on YouTube, following the content that you guys do to see what's coming out and stuff. Just as far as meeting somebody, man, I get enjoyed just to meet you guys, dude. Again, and that's media across the spectrum. You guys do so much for this industry, and it's really, if we're going to move into this new era of premium tobacco and cigars and keeping these things alive, we have to meet the consumers where they're at. And what you guys do is such an incremental part of that as we move forward. And I'm somebody, I'm in my 30s and I watch media all the time that our industry is doing. And so to be able to actually shake your guys' hands, provide content for you, it was such a privilege, man. And just to grow those relationships outside of there, I can give somebody a business card. I can give you my cell phone number, let you know, hey, whenever you guys need anything, let me know.
Appreciate
I
you.
remember Davidoff makes its triumphant return to the show last year. New Orleans. We're finally back in New Orleans. They're there. I remember seeing Davidoff and going, oh, fuck, Davidoff's here. These dudes are, I mean, they're giants. And then you walk over there,
of cigars
and then you walk over there, and everybody's just like, us. Like, they invited us to their Camacho party. We hung out, had a blast.
I think I ate like 18 helpings of that Traeger steak that they had.
Oh, that food was great at the Camacho party.
It was definitely a lot of fun, and we were like, fuck, dude. These are like guys that I was always like, all right, these guys are probably pretty intimidating. They all wear nice suits and nice watches, and they're not dressed down whatsoever. And then you walk over there, and you're like, oh, dude, these dudes, they just put their pants on the same way I do. I'm just wearing khaki shorts, and they're wearing fucking suits.
Well, I was gonna say, like, Garrison, you touched on it a little bit, I guess, like, because I was gonna say, like, how did you come to learn about us? Because, like, when you hear Davidoff, like Avo, you think like Michael Herklotz, like the smoker that's in like the Wall Street Lounge or something of that nature. Right. It's just like they got the fancy image to it. It's not really that. So like,
well, there's a luxury image with Davidoff.
And that's what I was going to kind of hit at too, is it's, I mean, all the brands are kind of tiered. So there's a level that you're a consumer, so to say, that you're kind of advertising to. That's not to say that any of our brands are ever exclusive, and we would discourage anybody from smoking them. Anybody that's a fan of tobacco, smoke what you want, and we'll share anything, whether it's something rolled in somebody's garage or something rolled by a master roller that's been doing it for 20 years. But I will say that we are all very approachable, man. Davidoff has that more luxury kind of vibe to it. Our brand ambassador for Davidoff, Alex Weghorn, every time he goes on the road, he's in a 3-piece suit.
I interviewed him last year when we went to PCA. I interviewed Alex,
But super down-to-earth guy, right? The guy just loves tobacco. He loves soccer. He'll talk to you about anything. Bourbon or wine is his big thing that he's into now. And so that's why, and I'll even say probably just from my first year here, that's been such a cool experience for me, is the industry as a whole kind of has that family feel. We're all pretty tight-knit. But when you look at this company from the outside, again, from just like the size of our warehouse to like that, we're a global company. We're headquartered in Switzerland. We have hands in every single corner of the world. That stuff can be intimidating. And somebody that was coming in that wasn't in the industry, but had a lot of passion for it, we're all just one big family, man. And the guys that I work with in a marketing department now, and even our sales team, just the way that they were just open to helping you right when you started. They were so approachable. They just wanted you to do the best you can at your job. And that's even something that is true to this day. Helping me with this setup was my colleague, Law Reen, that does our Camacho stuff. He had to fly out.
We know Law.
Yeah.
Law,
that dude's awesome. Crazy. That guy's the man. I actually said to Caleb, I was like, you do know that Law is probably going to be upset that he's not the first Davidoff Avo person on this show. I'm just letting you know. Yeah. And then Caleb's like, well, then he should have reached out. I was like, he reached out like 6 months ago.
He's a busy man.
He's awesome.
He's becoming like a celebrity now on Instagram.
Yeah. He's blowing up.
You got to book the guy.
Yeah.
But he had a flight this evening, man, and he didn't hesitate to come in. He had a doctor's appointment today. He just did that and came in and helped me do this setup and everything. So that's to wrap it up on that kind of topic. I would just say, if you ever feel like that, man, just come chat with us. Just come talk to us. I'm at such a humble point with Avo, dude. It's such a privilege to represent the brand, but as we're all aware, there's been some loss of momentum with the brand. And so this blend is serving as a catalyst to kind of get the spotlight back on it. And I'm on a country tour, man. Anything, I told all the media guys at PCA, any shows I can get on, anything I can get that's direct to consumer to let guys know about this, how great this cigar is, that the brand is coming back to get people smoking it, I'll jump on it in a heartbeat. So
Garrison, before you applied for your job, what kind of cigars were you smoking? Were you into like the whole, Davidoff, Avo brand, or is that, you might have hit a couple of those off trying while you're smoking as your hobby, but like...
Yeah. The ones that got me really big back into it, man, is try not to hit me too hard on this, is the Javas with Rocky Patel and Drew Estate.
Oh my God, bro.
It's all right. My dad still likes all those.
Flavored cigars have their place. I haven't smoked some in a long time. This is probably like 2018, 2019, right before COVID starts. Yeah, this is me like fresh in the professional world. I'm like drinking coffee every day. So I'm like, okay, like what's like the most approachable thing to pair that with tobacco is tobacco that has a coffee note to it. And then from there, man, I graduated. I went on to think some Macanudos a little bit. I used to really love the Monte Cristo White series. I've smoked that. I wouldn't say that I probably at the time wanted to spend the money on a Davidoff, but every now and then I would, and even still to this day, do an Anniversario number 3, which is our Toro format. Man, that's like my birthday cigar. That I smoke that thing. Now I'm lucky enough to be able to get them at a pretty good discount. I smoke it all the time now, as much as I can get my hands on it. Espinosa Cremas.
Mm-hmm.
I still smoke those. I love that good Box Press Connecticut. So that's probably just to name a few. Yeah. And I still like to dabble, man. Obviously, we get access to some of the best tobacco in the industry over here. But I still love to see what our competition's doing, man. Just the great products they're making.
Yeah, I mean, we had a pretty cool. It's funny you bring up that Espinosa. We had a real cool experience this past PCA with like Hector, Alfonso, Alex from Roma. Why can't I think of his name with the Omatempe?
Carlos
Sanchez. They were all sitting down and they're like rolling the fermented tobacco in front of us and like Hector's like, no, grab me a La Crema right there. We're gonna he unwraps it in front of us, blends it in on the spot. I was like, that was some cool ass shit. So I get what you're saying. It's like even when you have various levels of experience in this industry, like that same cigar you used to smoke, suddenly you're getting a new experience just because
they change the wrapper.
Just to tie that experience to it,
or a filler, or a binder, like whatever it is they change. They can change a cigar so easily. It's pretty wild. I'm trying to think because I actually do know 2 guys in our department that are both Davidoff and AVO fans, which are really funny. So like our PBA president absolutely loves Davidoff 2000. It's like his favorite cigar. And then our lieutenant is like super into Avo, which is crazy. It's pretty funny that. So I do, when we go to the show, I always try and hit up the Avo booth and
grab them, son.
Yeah, I always take care of take care of the bosses, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you guys ever need a care package, you can always reach out to. I'll take care of it.
I appreciate you.
I'll send a text, but it might be illegible.
Yeah, right. I'll put it in chat.
Me, Caleb, me need cigar.
Little Riddler action.
Yeah.
I am so curious how this cigar would smoke in the smaller ring gauge because, like you, I prefer a smaller ring gauge. The 7x48 sounds awesome.
This thing is cooking though. Like this is burning very, very well.
Yeah, this is a good cigar.
Yeah, dude,
this is really good.
Again, that's what we try to sell too. Is like you guys started the show with. We're a subset of the Davidoff brand, so everything that we try to do, man, construction is always key. It's where it starts. That's going down to the Camachos or the Baccarats or anything, man.
Yeah,
construction's our calling card.
I remember when somebody told me for the first time that Camacho was a sub brand of Davidoff, and I was like, "What the hell?"
I had no idea.
They're like $10.
Yeah, I had no idea they were.
I like Camacho.
I know we were at the Cigar Lounge on Jefferson. And then they were like, yeah, that's a sub-brand of Davidoff. I'm like, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we acquired them in 2008.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Damn, it's almost
been 20 years.
Now we're going to get cooked because there's some guy that listens to the show.
No.
Once an episode, somebody reaches out and they're like, you guys are idiots. Like, and I'm like,
trolling
yes, I know.
is next level, I'll tell you that.
But I appreciate them.
Oh, we troll it back.
I think we encourage trolling too. We want to be trolled.
Well, Caleb has like a really weird like being bullied fetish. I don't know what that is about.
He's into it.
Whatever you're into. I've seen people into weirder stuff.
Yeah, you're in Florida, man. You ain't. I'll take the cake.
When this new Great Theft Auto drops, man, it's gonna be like a documentary. People are just gonna be like, "This is every day down here." Dude.
Are you buying it?
Oh yeah, I mean, that thing.
Hell yeah, dude.
Who isn't buying it?
Hell yeah, dude.
About to start checking the PS5 and your carry-on when you're traveling.
My cousin's a coworker of ours, and he was like, "I'm burning the whole week. I'm taking 12 straight days off." I'm like,
There's gonna have to be like a economic like drop off. You're gonna have to see like the GDP go down.
They said that would happen because of this game. This game would change the world. They said that it. Energy usage would be at an all-time high.
Yeah, I could see that.
Productivity levels would drop significantly. You're going to see effects of Grand Theft Auto 6 hit the mark. Like, you're going to see it.
I'm about to buy some Sony stock and Rockstar stock.
All energy stock. Munchie stock, like any snack food.
Monster Energy.
They're
going to need it to stay up.
Yeah.
Speaking of Monster, they don't do 1 billion in pre-orders.
I'm sure they will.
When is it? Like, do they have a release date yet?
They're releasing the third trailer.
16th is if it doesn't get delayed again.
It's November.
Oh, in fall. Okay. So
right in time for Christmas.
Exactly.
Well, then you got to get all those money for in-game spending.
Yeah.
People do that, right?
I can only imagine what that's going to be for that. Like,
dude, it's full
That's
multiplayer.
where they make all the money at.
Yeah.
It's going to be full multiplayer. You could play with your friends wherever.
you can't even enjoy like Madden without having the freaking ads for the tokens
the
or
super
whatever.
teams. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I'm going to be committed.
Fortnite broke the world on that one. They realized how much money you can make off of kids keeping their parents' credit cards on file.
Yeah, well, just for a skin that changes nothing about the game.
Question. Out of every Davidoff, Avo, Camacho, what is your favorite cigar? What is your favorite personithe? It could be anything.
I can put limited editions in there?
You could put an LE in there. Fuck it.
Whatever.
So I think we did it in 2021, 2022. We did a Grand Cru Diademas Finis as a limited edition. So it was a Diademas shape. But when I first started Grand Cru, and it's still a top 3 cigar for me, Grand Cru was what I was smoking all the time. I was really loving it. And so they took the Diademas Finis and they aged the filler tobacco. I may say this wrong, but Alex can correct me. I believe they aged the filler tobacco in Bordeaux wine barrels for an additional 6 months. And so you get this like incredible cherry note that, I mean, it's as clear as day that you can just smoke. You smoke all the way through it. It's a longer format, so you get this nice like 90-minute session out of it. That limited edition wise, my palate salivates when I think about that cigar. And when I see it, I try to grab one because they're so far and few between now because they've been out a few years.
My grandfather smoked cherry cigars, like the White Owls.
Yeah,
they were $1.
I don't know.
And he would sit around the campfire. He didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
I remember those
cherry's a good note in tobacco.
Cigarellos, like the grape flavor, the cherry one, little cigarellos you
the
could
ones
buy.
you're supposed to gut and throw the tobacco out. Yeah.
Why would you do that, Garrison?
To roll more fresh tobacco in.
Exactly.
Your own tobacco, homegrown tobacco.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yo, the cigarellos though that Davidoff makes, those are the funniest things to smoke for us at work.
Oh, I smoke those in public.
Because they do not think we are smoking cigars.
They always think I'm smoking a blunt.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of look like that. I will tell you too, though, a lot of people don't realize we make fantastic short filler, the Primeros, which is like a little bit bigger than a cigarillo. The Primeros, and then we do the
I've had them.
Churchill line.
Do they come in the 5-packs? Or are they 4?
Yeah, it's like the Winston Churchills will come in a 5. And I believe the Primeros come in like a 6. They're more like a cigarette kind of shape.
I've pulled the tins out of my BDUs before.
Oh,
just
man.
spark it up.
Those things rip. Dude.
I love all tins. I don't care what brand it is. If I get a tin, they're all great.
Especially when you've like your palate's mature enough to you can really appreciate flavor and you kind of smoke something across multiple formats. Like that Winston Churchill, dude, the one that comes in the purple tin, the white label. I almost think that Petit Panatella that it comes in is like actually my favorite Vitola, that cigar, not even like a Robusto or a Toro. I'm on the golf course or like a pool day. I just rip through those things, man. And a lot of people don't think Davidoff has banging short filler cigars like that, but they absolutely do.
You're a golf guy?
Huge golf guy. I got COVID, like most people, stuck in the house and had access to a yard. So
we snuck onto the golf courses, and the people were telling us to stay in the house were on the golf course.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hypocritical son of a bitches is what they are.
Hey, they're trying to close the game, man.
Yeah.
Erie County Executive Mark Pulling cars.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. He
you
told
guys do
us
tournament every year, right, dude?
What's that?
Don't you guys do a tournament?
Like
the your PBA
our
one.
PBA tournament. Yeah, we sponsor it. I used to golf in it, and I realized it was a lot more fun to sponsor it.
Dude, so I just did one as well. My first tournament ever is put on by a local charity here, and a couple of guys from the office went. It is the longest day of my life.
Really?
But some take a long time. Depends how many guys you got.
I like it.
Yeah, there was like 150 out there.
Did you have more than like 2 foursomes tee off on a hole? Because if you do more than 2, then it kind of backs up the whole day.
I don't think we ever had more than 2. We definitely had at least 2.
Okay, that's good.
I don't think the pace of play was being respected very much.
Oh, we destroyed our pace of play. Some guy, like the 3 guys that were taking the golf serious, were upset about it. The rest of the people were like, "Free alcohol and free cigars. This is the fucking greatest thing ever." We got our invitation to come back, and then now it's. I mean, there had to be at one point 16 carts. backed up, and they were like, "Dude, you guys are destroying pace of play."
We had the funnest hole.
Yeah, it was fun. It was.
That's
time.
all that matters, because inevitably some group is going to claim they shot a 35 under and that the whole family, golfs.
That's why I stopped. Day. That's why I stopped playing in it. I remember I lost the longest drive after hitting like 340. Somebody beat me by someone hit
340 and somebody beat you.
I swear to God,
I could witness. I played with Jerry that year on the team. He can crush it.
I have no iron game, and I 3-putt everything. But if we're playing best ball, you'll use my drive.
Oh yeah, hole two. We were starting off, and like I crushed one, and Jerry goes, "All right, I got room to just rip one up." And this dude,
over the tree,
he puts it over the trees. So because the hole is curved a little bit to the right, so he puts it over the trees, like fringe of the green, and we still 3-putt in a best ball tournament.
Yeah, dude, it's the game. I mean, anybody that's like watches golf and is not like hasn't played and says like that's not a sport. The complete game you have to play from like tee to hole. Like these guys just fire on all cylinders, man. It's like how many times are you out there where it's like you'll pure a drive, you'll hit the 1 in 10 great iron shot, and then you'll 3-putt. It gives you such an appreciation for how locked in these guys are, man.
Remember hickory stick, Caleb?
Oh, that's yeah.
Par 5, I rip a shot. I mean, I absolutely crush it. It hits a tree. I'm like, that ball's gone. It bounced right into the middle of the fairway. Big pond in front of me. I hit a 4-iron right over, 15 feet out, 3-putt. It went from eagle to par.
It'll humble you quick.
Oh, dude, I didn't even give a shit.
I played it earlier in life because it'll teach you a lot about life.
What'd you think of the U.S. Open?
It was so. I was actually just chatting with my dad today about it because he's usually my golf guy I go back and forth with. Hey, I love the U.S. Open. I love how they up the competition, and a lot of people complain about the rough being too long.
Oh, I like it. Shinnecock's awesome. I love that guy struggle.
Dude, I want to see low. Like I don't want to see high low scores.
Wyndham Clark almost blew it, man.
Yeah, but -4, man. -4 is a little too tough for me. Like that's just not fun golf to watch. And I know they tried to like make the greens a little more approachable this year because they got so much flack in 2018 for how bad they were.
Who won it that year? Brooks Koepka?
Yeah.
I remember when he won it. It was crazy.
Shot like an 82, and they were people were just bitching about the greens, and so they were watering them between the rounds now. It's the U.S. Open, I think, should be probably the toughest tournament of the year, outside of maybe Augusta, depending on what your opinion is of that is. But -4, man, I'm like, you could give him like -9, which I know he had a -7 coming into round 3 or something like that, and he lost a couple.
Dude, his shot out of the rough, I think it was 16 or 17.
Yeah.
What a beauty.
Last round. I know.
Wyndham Clark almost choked.
People on social media are trying to say he grounded the rough or something in that shot, or they're trying to. Everybody just hates Wyndham. I don't know, because he has a temper.
Okay.
Hey, golf gets us.
Watch the Waterbury Open then, if you don't like it.
Hey, golf gets
angry. Did you get the reference?
Yeah.
Little Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
I think that we need more waste management tour.
Yeah, I don't know, man. People are getting a little nervous about it. I think it's nice to have the designated tournaments where people get crazy, right?
What is that, hole 16?
17.
17? No.
Yeah, or just that whole tournament. It wasn't this past year, but the year before that, it was getting a little out of hand. I think the PGA was getting a little concerned because it was kind of turned into a frat boy environment.
Damn you people, this is golf!
Exactly. And because of the rise of the YouTube golf, you've attracted this crowd in there that doesn't really have the most appreciation for the legacy of the game. I can kind of see it for both sides. And what is it? I can't remember the streamer. He's like some 19-year-old that was yelling in people's backswings, and he got kicked out. Or he bet a guy to yell on somebody's backswing for streaming views or something. Like, there's no place in the game for that, man. Like, at that point, we definitely would shrink it.
I mean, I just like, I don't know, like, was it DeChambeau who like everyone hates just because he friggin' like just crushes it?
Well, because he had he had an unorthodox style. They didn't really like it. His whole thing was, I'm going to hit the ball as far as I can. I don't care if it goes into the rough. I don't care if there's penalties. I'll play it as it lies. They hated it. The announcers hated it. Like all the commentators hated it. And then he still won. That's why he got so much shit.
The game of golf.
Yeah, because how big can I get? He's slimmed out a lot. I remember when he was doing his 6 protein shake a day thing, but
he's still hitting 375.
Yeah, he's an animal. He's an animal.
And then we're in the whole debate about rolling the ball back. I know that's a big thing now too, which like draw your line in the sand and pick your side. But
for what? Because guys are hitting the ball too far.
Yeah, and that's their only solution. Instead of, I guess, trying to clamp down on the club manufacturers, you'd say, okay, well, we need to change the composites in the ball. I think they're usually say like take at least 30 yards off of it. I can kind of agree with it. Like you got like Augusta on some other courses where they've either moved the tee box back or they've planted a certain tree where guys have to hit a stinger or try to curve it. I do kind of see the other side of that. They'd be like, okay, like where are we at in a decade when whatever titanium face that we have on drivers are letting these guys hit 450? Do we just keep moving the tee box back to the parking lot? Like at what point do we run out of land? Like at some point you got to do
Is it because they don't want the low scores?
I think it's the integrity of the game, right? Like, because when you look at statistically, these guys that are ripping 400-yard drives, like if Bryson had broke the game of golf, Bryson would be winning every week.
Yeah, he doesn't.
But just because you can hit the ball within 80 yards doesn't mean, like we just talked about, that you can chip in and not, 2 or 3 putt. So the game of golf is definitely alive at that in that area. I think there's been some finesse taken away from the approach game, right? Like these guys can hit a 56-degree wedge, 160 yards. And a wedge gives them so much more control and spin over the ball that these shots are really so much more easier on their approach. Whereas you see guys have to take, 7 irons and 8 irons in there, which adds a different dynamic in there. And so I see both sides of the argument, man. It's just tough because, again, you're talking about the integrity of a game. And when you think about something so incremental to golf and the history and the legacy of it, guys are going to go to war over what they believe.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on the side of technology and training regimen, and guys, long gone are the John Daly's. Like you just wake up out of bed and go play. Yeah. These guys are at the course early. They're hitting balls. They're hitting the range. They're in peak athletic shape. They take care of their bodies. Like they're just like athletes in other sports. And I mean, you're seeing that across the board in all athletic sports.
Yep.
Guys are better. Games are getting, like players are just, they're almost too good at what it was designed for. Look at hockey. The worst player on teams would be like on second and first lines, 30, 40 years ago. Yeah. And I don't know. I just feel like technologies help that. And I don't think it should be penalized. I don't think the ball should be. Maybe the scores just get lower. Just deal with it. You got to shoot -20 at Augusta. It's not going to be -10. Damn. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good point. I know a big part too about the thing with golf is they like I can use the same equipment as Joe Schmo that Scotty Scheffler's using, right? And so if you change the ball, now are you saying the amateurs have to use a different ball than the pros are using? And that chips away at the integrity of the game. So I can see it both ways.
Well, it's also going to make guys like us think that we're actually good at golf.
We get hit it a lot farther.
Like, oh yeah, Scheffler only hits at 320. I hit 320. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Which might be good. I don't know. Maybe that brings everybody's confidence up. And
I shot an 81 one time, and I was like, I'm going to the tour.
That's impressive work, dude.
What's the big golf company that's based here that's like really known, like one of the leading innovations for golf balls? Is it? Like,
I see the fucking.
I think you got a ball right here. Hold on.
Is it Encore?
Encore.
Encore.
Yeah, Encore.
So they're based out of Buffalo. I don't know. Again, I'm not the biggest golfer out of the 4 of us here.
We could
probably
we saw
worst.
Your swing.
By far. I mean, you're talking about the thing. I just know all I know is that they're like one of the leading technology things for golf balls. I don't know how that works, but
I'm telling you this right now. Everybody's using Titleist, Bridgestone,
Pro
V1.
Yeah, sure. That's all people are using. You know what? Guys don't use anything except that.
You know what I wish I could do?
You know why Encore exists? So we don't spend $50-$60 on golf balls, lose all 12, and it's an extra. That's why Encore
I buy mine
exists.
at Costco.
Yeah. See?
You know what? I just wish, maybe the one last thing about golf. I wish I could go back in time, like 200 years ago, and play like how they really did back in the day. Just wooden clubs. You take a fifth of, I think they took a fifth of like scotch or whatever they were drinking over there. And I think they played 18 holes because they said that's how long it took them to finish the bottle.
Didn't they play with the heads of their enemies or something, like the old Scots?
Well, I'm not talking about that medieval. I'm talking about like when they were first coming up with the rules and you got the wooden clubs and you're just out there.
They were using stone balls too. So, I mean, a stone ball and a wooden club, I can't imagine the ricochet into your wrist on that, dude.
How do they find those rocks too?
Yeah, I'm like...
Clearly, they marked it with a Sharpie marker.
Or they maybe painted them white, you know?
Or the blood from the head that just got off, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's also...
Thanks, Gio, for that one.
Yeah, that was good.
Hopefully, the hole wasn't like 380 yards away.
That's your history lesson.
The U.S. Open was played here at Grover Cleveland Golf Course in 1912. I shot an 81 there.
That's pretty cool, man.
It's the easiest course ever.
It doesn't matter, dude. Anybody that can...
You drive every green. You could drive every green.
Yeah, you could. You also, on a par 3, hit the ball backwards onto a different hole. But that was my fault. I told you.
Was that in the same round?
Oh, I don't remember. I don't think Caleb was at the 81. I remember being drunk. I was
not having a good day.
And shooting a legitimate 81.
I think I got turned around and lost at some point on the course, and I told Jerry the hole was back that way, and he hit it the wrong way. And
yeah, he got lost. He got us lost on a golf course.
It's not a hard thing to do. The one I just played Sunday, man, the 10 tee box is like, it's in a neighborhood, so it's like a mile down the street. Thankfully, we were playing with a member that was there because I was like, I don't know where the hell I'm going. There's no signs. I'm going to up in somebody's driveway. So it's a lot easier than you think.
I've also crashed the golf course at Ellicottville up in the hills.
Carts.
Nice.
Little too much alcohol involved in there, and then it was raining, so the cart path was a little slippery, and you're winding down some hills. And
okay, the real story is there was a monsoon. A waterfall basically came off the side of a mountain and flushed them off of the mountain.
Is that actually? Yeah,
yes, and then they closed the course.
Yeah, they did
for like the next 2 days. So he honestly, I mean, you were kind of looking at a lawsuit there, bro.
Yeah, I did. I was pretty spanged that my whole arm was all fucked up. I got cuts and scrapes.
I don't remember any of that.
I fell in a ravine. I was soaking wet.
I was not in a condition.
I took a 4-hour nap. Almost missed the whole party.
Oh man,
dude, we had a car girl wreck at the tournament that I was just playing in.
Okay, that's like actually just hilarious in the worst way possible. But like,
Can you describe the accident?
Oh, dude, I think she like flipped it in a ditch because like the rods were bent on the side, man, and everybody was driving by checking the cabinets to make sure all the booze were out of it.
Yeah,
that's like that. I was gonna say, did you guys go over and start grabbing shit? That's what I would have.
Well, unfortunately, it happened way before we got to it, but everybody that drove by was definitely checking the cabinets. But that, I don't know, man. They had it. Everybody was stopping and taking photos in front of it.
Quick, toss her a 5. Take as much as you can,
dude. I found a glizzy.
Literally. They must have got rated long before we got there. They just had a picture of the Twin Towers right behind the driver's seat, too.
Jeez.
Oh, no.
It's like, it's just not a great look.
Well, on a positive, you'll never forget.
Exactly. That's something. Maybe that's why everybody was taking photos.
Yeah. Makes sense. Have you been following the World Cup at all?
A little bit.
So Do you care?
Not a huge soccer guy.
Do you care about the World Cup?
I care. I have patriotism, so I keep up with the U.S. I'm familiar with the guys. I know that the drama with Ronaldo's a ball hog, and Messi I think, scored the goal today to take the all-time lead.
He should have broke it earlier. So, he missed the penalty kick.
He did.
He had
another hat trick, too.
Did he have what?
He had 2 goals.
No, I thought they only got 2 goals.
He could have had a hat trick.
Well, he would have if he scored the penalty shot.
Kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they look good. Argentina, I know they're one of the favorites to win it all, man. They look pretty good right now.
Did you watch Iran play yesterday?
I did not.
Okay, well, it was in L.A. and they booed their national anthem. And it was 80,000 people booing their national anthem. And
dude, I was surprised. I saw on Twitter when they were unfolding the flag at the stadium, and I was surprised how there was no booing during that in their first match. So,
I mean, in all fairness, I think what happened, what is it? The one game in Seattle that got canceled. They were playing. It was Iran versus Egypt. It was supposed to be like the Pride game.
I'd heard about this.
Yeah. They went crazy,
and Iran's like, "No,
we're not doing that." Should have forced them to play it.
They canceled
because they would have had to wear like the Pride stuff on their jerseys too.
Yeah. Should have made it a bullet point on the agreement that Trump's working on. You got to play in the Pride game.
But
it was in Seattle too, which was like it just makes it better.
Yeah.
Like,
what are they can't like. Oh man, there's the comedy writes itself there.
I don't know, man.
Someone did that on purpose for sure.
Let's get off politics. I want to tell you this cigar is awesome. This is very, very good,
man. I'm glad to hear.
It
ramps up in flavor.
I may source a box of Churchill. I would like to try it.
Absolutely.
I like how you said in the beginning that it maintains like the creaminess throughout, because I'm like halfway and it still is got that very creamy taste. And I know there's like pepper in there, but the creaminess takes over more.
What I like is, I mean, you described it perfectly, right? It keeps it's full bodied. It's got like a bold flavor, but it doesn't kick your ass. And I feel like sometimes you can get a cigar like this with a lot of boldness, and you're like, I think of like a Roma Craft Neanderthal, right? Yeah. I love that cigar, but that cigar It's a fight.
It's after a steak dinner.
You're fighting it.
Yeah.
It will relax you.
Yeah. I mean, for anybody who's not, got a real developed palate, it'll definitely be, I can't say that it would be a great smoke for you just if you're not kind of working up to that middle ground yet, but I put it at like a medium plus. I think it's great for anybody that, and this goes across the entire brand as well as you kind of move through Avo, because it maintains that smoothness, that creaminess, that balance. It really is such a great cigar for somebody who wants to kind of push the edges of what they think their palate is comfortable with. And again, not smoke something that's just going to like knock them out or really put them off. Somebody who went through that journey and where when I first started, I really wanted to stick to the mild stuff. Even now, I kind of, more of a medium body guy, but in the morning, especially more towards the Connecticut, it serves a good point to kind of push the boundaries of what you're comfortable with without scaring you off, because there's so much great tobacco. You really can experience that flavor unless you're willing to kind of take that step into the stronger stuff.
I got my daughter's 3rd birthday party on Saturday. I kind of wish I wouldn't have smoked this today. I would have loved to smoke this. This thing's awesome. This is a good cigar.
It's very approachable.
Well, maybe I'll dip in maybe a Year of the Horse or something. Maybe I'll go through some old Zodiac that's in the.
He was He was waiting to flex that.
Yeah,
I was going to say, how'd you get a hold of one of those bad boys?
Oh, geez, come on, man. They're still out there.
Just how much you want to pay?
They're $590. I think they upped the price this year. It was $620. I think they're $62 each.
Did you guys get to do the chef? The chef this year was phenomenal.
I did not. I don't chase the chef. I don't chase it. I chase Zodiac.
The Winston Churchill.
The artist series.
I like the Winston Churchill.
That
was the last one. The artist. That's just the LE. I like those a lot.
We always do a Zodiac, and we did the artist the last time.
That's just the Winston Churchill LE.
Yeah. Well,
that was the 2025.
We usually do an LE, right?
We usually
definitely a Zodiac always, because that's how we start the year usually.
We usually start the year. That's usually the first cigar we do every year.
Nice.
Yeah. We're very routine, right?
Yeah,
we're predictable.
It's easy. They always come out around that time, and then January is that like between January and PCA is that like really weird dead zone of cigar time. Yeah. So it's like we save that for that.
But now we're in the middle of summer. Well, not yet. We're not even in summer yet, but
no, it's
officially summer.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just weather-wise. Weather-wise, it's
our weather here. I mean, what is it? 68 degrees
down here. I'd love to have that.
I'm wearing pants today. That's how much it sucks.
What's the weather today?
We're actually in a heat wave.
It's 60 and cloudy, and
60 and cloudy here.
Yeah, but you guys have brutal winters, man. I don't know how you do it. I'm gonna marry a Chicago girl, and she had to get the hell out of there. It's like 8 months of gray.
Well, I mean, she had to get out of there for her survival.
She's naturally cold-natured too. She would never make that.
Chirac.
Yeah,
I could say that.
Yeah,
I'm a police officer.
Where she's from is like a Disney Channel movie.
Even the Bears are leaving Chicago.
Exactly. I don't know how much better Indiana is, but.
Listen, tax-wise, it's a lot better.
Oh, Indiana's.
At least it's not Gary, Indiana.
Illinois.
Gary, Indiana is where they're going.
That's got to be way better. But
I thought it was Hammondsport.
Illinois, their cigar taxes are ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
They're like us.
But tax.
You guys actually think they're going to leave?
Yeah,
I think it's set in stone that they're gone.
Did you hear what Indiana offered for the tax relief? Like NFL ownership family, they're billionaires. When you're talking that level of difference, and the players are going to be just as happy because now they're not paying Illinois state taxes.
Yeah,
I think it's the differential of like their take home pay is like obviously we're talking astronomical. It's like 20% less taxes.
Right.
I got to ask you one question, though, while we're on. I got to keep it on sports. You said something earlier that it upset me, and I want to let you know about it. You said you were a Carolina boy.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like the Hurricanes?
I'm not a big hockey guy.
No one from Carolina
is. It.
I'm not even going to ask the question then. You don't give a shit.
I was rooting for them in the Stanley Cup. But I'm not a big. If anything, I would probably skew more towards the Lightning. That's what's got me into hockey this past year.
I'll allow it.
Do you have a favorite player in the league?
No, dude. I don't watch it enough to be able to pick anybody out like that. Carolina had a cool story.
What's the cool story?
They're a hometown team. Well, the head coach was one of few to win it as a player and a coach. So
Rod Brindamore,
and they haven't won it in 20 years. So I'll take it.
You know who they beat in the Eastern Conference Finals 20 years ago?
Was it the Sabres?
It was in Game 7.
Only pain.
Only pain
Only
in Buffalo.
pain.
But at least we got
I'm
the Bills.
A Panthers fan, so football's pain. I'm a UNC basketball fan.
You had a good run there. You had a good run there.
Yeah.
You were alive for a few.
I already have it, bro. We're gonna turn Garrison's face. This is gonna be the thumbnail. It's gonna be him with a Michael Jordan crying face for UNC.
That's okay. Yeah. We got rid of Huber. We hired Mike Malone. I'm optimistic. The Belichick thing, I think that's going to be a disaster, though.
No, football-wise for college football.
Yeah, dude. I'm just he's
got a smoking hot girlfriend, though.
She's running rampant on
I love it. I love it.
I love it.
Some old man just like out here.
I mean, we all appreciate what he's doing. He's living a dream.
You think I hate the player? I hate the game. It's not fair. You shouldn't be that rich.
It's rigged.
And then have all those Super Bowls and be able to get hot chicks when you're an old man. You shouldn't be allowed to do that.
She's probably younger than us, right?
Dude, she's like 25.
How old is Belichick?
Like he's 72.
60 something.
No, I think he's in his 70s.
70?
He's got a 7-year-old dick. This is bullshit. It's not fair.
This actually goes back to a funny. We were having a conversation before the show started. You want to feel really old? Say how old your dick is. Then suddenly you're like, oh no, I don't like it. You might be 36 years young, but your dick isn't.
That's what I said. I said I got a 36-year-old dick. It's not good. It doesn't sound good.
Worse when you say it like that.
It does. It ages you. There's something about it.
Sure, yeah, true.
Geriatric.
Garrison's like, dude, get me off this show, dude.
Hey, you've watched before. You had to know what you were getting into.
I hope you've watched. I hope you didn't think it was going to be easy.
No, this is one thing I love about the industry too. Is it's different with certain shows. You got to be a little more prim and proper than PCAs usually, for the most part.
It's like smoking a Davidoff.
Exactly.
You know.
And then we get on these kind of things and we pull the Camachos out and we're built bold.
Oh yeah, I like it. Yeah. No, man, I got to say, this is awesome, man. I'm looking forward to doing the actual review. I just want to thank you for the time, man. It was awesome to have you. Great to officially sit down, have a conversation. Yeah. I know you guys are, again, you wear the 3-piece suits, the nice polos, but you guys are all very approachable gentlemen.
That actually is
great
a pretty
women.
Sick button down you got on, though. I like it.
These are brand new, man. You guys want any, let me know.
Caleb definitely
I might have to hit you up for one of those.
Caleb will wear it on the golf course.
Is that a full button down?
What was it?
Is that a full button down or is that like a polo?
Yeah.
Oh, it goes all the way? Oh, yeah. I'm in. I love button downs.
So I want you to know this real quick before we start closing out. Caleb is in this very, very strange Charlie Sheen shirt face where he likes the full button downs, and this is all he wears now.
And they look like bowling shirts.
And they look, he looks like he's getting ready to go bowling.
I thought they were all like Tony Soprano shirts.
No, you're giving off HIV Charlie Sheen vibes, not Tony Soprano.
Tiger blood and not in a good way.
It's not good, man.
Also, did want to confirm, Bill Belichick is 74.
Dude.
It's not fair. It's literally not
dick.
fair. It's bullshit.
You get a 74-year-old dick, which makes it worse.
It's even worse. It went from 72 to 74.
It got older.
It's not good.
Oh man,
Garrison, it was awesome having you on as a guest, bro.
Of course, guys. I appreciate it. Anytime you want me back.
Shout out the floor is yours, man. Let the people know.
Just again, the launch is this week. Expresivo, man, get your hands on it as soon as you can. Smoke it, enjoy it. So I'll be starting my travel second week of July. I'll kick off kind of our tour, going all over the place. New York, California, we'll be in the South, Tennessee, Mississippi. Look us up. If you're anywhere near us, come check us out. We're doing this really cool activation with the cigar. So we'll be pairing a cocktail with it. Everything will come in a kit, mix everything up. I'll be there to chop it up and walk you through the tasting experience. But if you can't do that, man, then just grab the cigar, enjoy it with friends. It's what the brand's all about. It's having a good time, sharing memorable moments with good people and great tobacco. Just a privilege, man. I'm lucky in what I get to do for a living. So blessed.
Well, perfect timing because this episode will come out Wednesday and your release is the next day and then hit stores. So
be on the hunt, man. And I can tell you, if you do have an opportunity to go to a Davidoff event, they are a good time.
Oh, they're not.
They're always over the top.
Fun.
Yeah.
They're over the top, which is what I like.
That Scorpion at the Camacho party was dope.
Yeah, we're doing ice luge.
Yeah, that was.
Dude, we're trying
luge?
to get a riding scorpion.
A what?
Like a bull, but a scorpion.
All right,
we're trying. It's been in the works for a couple of years now. We're trying to figure out the logistics. As soon as we can find a Chinese company that'll make it, we'll get it.
Listen, there is definitely some sweatshop that will make that.
Exactly.
Jesus, dude.
Philippines or something, dude.
They have the world connections.
Yeah, hey.
Exactly.
Just trade some Zodiacs for it. Davidoff will get it.
Small price to pay for that experience, dude. Yeah. Can you imagine?
Who doesn't want to ride a mechanical Scorpion at a Davidoff event? Sounds awesome.
Right after I'll throw up all the Traeger steak.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
But all right, Garrison, thank you for hanging out with us for almost an hour.
My pleasure, guys.
You're the man, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, dude. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. That was our first Davidoff guest. Well, Davidoff, Avo, they're all under the umbrella.
Davidoff of Geneva.
They're always a good time, man. They're like down to earth guys. They're like, they look unapproachable, and then you realize they're just like you.
We had to ease them into the 70-year-old dick comment.
Oh, I was playing around with that, and I was like, "You think I could drop it? You think I could get the 70-year-old dick? You think I can get the joke in there?" And the opportunity presented itself. For those that don't know, we were talking about this before the show, and I was like, "Damn, dude, I'm fucking 36 years old now. I have a 36-year-old dick," and for some reason, that makes you feel way older.
Yeah, when you say it out loud, it definitely does.
I'm 36 years old. Yeah, so is your dick.
Because you can be 36 or 34 or 35, but you could feel younger. But that dick that you have is attached to your body, and it ages with you. So
it's not good, man.
It's been beaten.
I'm gonna grab a beer real quick, and then we can roll into our segments.
Yeah. Grab.
Why don't you vamp a little bit?
Yeah, grab it. But that was awesome, Garrison. Thank you for hopping on, hitting us up in the DMs. It's always nice when people reach out to us. So, Garrison, thank you for that. And might have to hit you up for that sick button down, dude.
Yeah.
I like that. It's dope.
We'll have to get Law on next as well. We'll go down the Davidoff Camacho train. I'm okay, buddy.
I could use another one for sure.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah, hay burner and
this
an
after
Avo.
herf is going to be catastrophic for Caleb.
Avo Expresivo. Hey, I've had a hay burner before. This ain't my first time. I'm no hay burner virgin.
This first Scorpion rodeo.
Yeah, definitely invite me to that, Garrison. I would ride a Scorpion. That came out wrong.
Is that like a sexual innuendo for something?
I guess someone could take.
Is that a code
way.
for sex?
I guess. All right.
Segment time.
All right, segment time. All right.
Let's roll into some segments.
All right, guys. It's time for Patrol Gone Wild, brought to you by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust, makers of fine cigars such as Mi Querida, Sin Compromiso, Red Meat Lovers, the Tricky Traca as well, Sober Mesa, Stillwell Star, Polpetta.
Mi Querida. The Tricky Traca is it's a Mi Querida.
Yeah, well, get out there and smoke it, of course. Umagog, and don't forget about those unicorns. And also, we just had the new release, the year of the Pausers.
The Pausers.
Pausers? All right.
Yeah.
Steve, don't listen to this, okay? This is an insult. This kid, he can't pronounce basic words. Pausers. 10th anniversary Jubilee. How about that?
10th anniversary Jubilee.
SakaCon.
What about Cosmic Corona sampler?
Cosmic Corona sampler. There's a whole list. Go out and watch the interview we did with Steve.
Spend enough money
on YouTube.
And then you could get the new unicorn.
Umagog.
I did say that.
Okay.
But yeah, so get out there, try some DTT, and now let's roll.
We didn't get that clip either.
Patrol.
We should have clipped that. We went viral this weekend. It was pretty funny, but yeah. Patrol Gone Wild, brought to you by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust.
Patrol Gone Wild. We're doing it big.
It's also an awesome rainbow clip.
Well, yeah, it was kind of wild. All right.
Oh, I would love to send it to you, but we're using my phone because...
Yeah, you did send it to me on Snapchat, but I didn't save it on my end.
All right.
All right. Up first, we got a DUI stop that happened after an experience at a fast food restaurant. So let's check this one out.
Officer Jones here. So the attendant at the drive-through was concerned about your well-being. He thought you might be impaired or under the influence of something.
I think it's because their sunglasses are upside down.
Man, you realize your sunglasses are on upside down? Yeah, they're upside down.
On a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being completely sober and 10 being you're passed out puking drunk, what do you think you're at? Like an 11?
That needs to be a meme with that face.
Like an 11.
It looks like Caleb.
Sober. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's not a good look.
And bring back the South Park clip. You look at the camera and say, I'm white trash, and I'm in trouble. That's awesome.
Yeah, sunglasses
That's
on
awesome.
upside down, dead giveaway. Pro tip out there. I don't know what pro tip number this is, but if you
Don't drink and drive.
don't drink, well, definitely don't drink and drive, but I highly recommend not putting your glasses on upside down. That's a dead giveaway.
My kids do it all the time. It's funny.
It is funny when kids do it, but when you're...
Yeah, but they're sober and not behind a wheel.
Very true.
It's a good point.
Solid point. So don't do that, people.
Stop drinking and driving out there. It's not worth it.
The jingle is not, don't run toward it.
Explain what the jingle is.
Well, so the jingle is like, when you're really pounding the beers, for some reason, the car key jingle just sounds like a siren calling you into the ocean. But, you can't bite. It's how you die.
Yeah, because sirens did eat sailors back in the day and in pirate lore, so stay away from the sirens.
People are probably like, what the fuck is going on right now? What are they talking about?
It's a whole thing. You just had to be there from the
It's a whole
beginning.
kit and caboodle?
Whole kit and caboodle. We're on 226 episodes. You just had to stick around for most of it to get it. But up next, I got another DUI stop, or DWI stop, and we have...
I saw this. This is crazy.
We have... What is it called again on this? We've done another clip of it before in the past.
Gio, do you remember what the stupid thing's called? Or did you not see this clip
I
yet?
didn't see it.
Okay.
Oh, Gio, I thought you sent me this clip.
All right. Well, we're going to play
All right,
this.
we're going to just play this clip.
Holy shit! What?
It actually worked.
No way!
Yeah.
Yo, that was peak!
Peak, dude.
I thought this was a motorcycle related clip. I did send you this, Caleb.
Yeah, what is that thing called?
The grappler.
Yeah, the
Oh.
grappler. They were like...
Shirtless.
It grabs...
Holy shit! He's hammered!
Yeah, he's hammered.
He's hammered!
No, don't free that guy.
Don't free him. He looks like a problem. Somebody said it's all fun and games till the guy comes out with a machete, cuts the thing, and then just drives away again. And then another comment was, yeah, the thing's all torn up inside his wheel well. He's not going anywhere. The wheel's locked.
Yeah. And also, that's like the material that is made from ain't a machete swipe ink is cutting that. Like, it's got to stop a car. That's got to be... I don't even know what... Jerry, you'd probably be able to suspect what material it'd be. Probably from toe straps, maybe? Like, something similar?
Yeah, I think you could cut a toe strap. I think that, I mean, there could be some Kevlar in there. I don't know.
I feel like it has
Or
to.
like some kind of like strong twine. I really don't know. I'm
That's
not
not-
like
that
I'm not a
kind of-
strap
yeah.
guy. I don't know
I
straps.
could look up.
Caleb knows straps and strap-ons.
I
will pass this off to our expert.
Caleb, look up what the grappler is
What?
made from.
Yeah.
Don't type in strapler grappler.
Yeah.
That one shoots at you in a different way.
All right. It's made out of heavy-duty nylon net. It's a robust nylon net designed to entangle the rear wheel or axle of a fleeing vehicle.
And does it shoot like a spear?
It has an extendable arm, a mounting system, and a tethering mechanism.
Oh,
This
it
is for
sounds-
that police thing still, right?
that sounds...
Yeah, this is not bedroom toy advice. This is Patrol Gone Wild, the serious segment.
Caleb,
that we have a paid sponsor
get that
for.
out of your Amazon cart.
Well, I got to get out of my search history. I don't even know how to delete. You think I'd be an expert at that by now?
Listen, no wonder you get all the targeted ads from Adam and Eve.
Sometimes you got to spice things up. All right. That was a cool clip. Thank you, Gio, for sending me that.
I get it.
You really should have clipped the one that we were in. I'm sure people would have liked
we
me.
can save it for next.
Do you want me to
program.
just describe it?
I mean, we could just clip it really quickly.
If you clip it really quick and send it to me, I can do it.
Yeah.
And I can describe it.
Why
All
don't
right,
Caleb? You get in the next one. I'll do that.
I got one more story for you. No video because the video wasn't that great, so I decided just to make my own headline. Gramps has still got it. So we're going to Florida.
Is this a Bill Belichick story?
It's not a Bill Belichick story, but it's a grandpa with a sick 350Z. He was arrested for illegally street racing at 110 miles an hour. An 85-year-old man in Leesburg, Florida, was arrested after illegally street racing Chevrolet Corvette. So the 85-year-old guy was racing a 57-year-old guy in a Corvette. This happened on June 12th at about 11:30 p.m. And a red Corvette and a gray Nissan 350Z convertible were speeding side by side on U.S. Highway 27 near County Road 33. They were doing speeds well over 100 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. The Corvette driver, he won the race. He was clocked at going 125 miles per hour, and this old guy in the Nissan 350Z, William Bostworth, was clocked at 110. So Gramps has still got the need for speed, baby.
I'm going to throw it out there. Gio, I know you're a little busy trying to get that clip, and that's okay, but 85-year-old man doing a little street racing. How do you feel about that?
Good for him.
Are you arresting an 85-year-old man?
Not for that. There's
Do you think that that's an appropriate use of your discretion?
yes.
So this 85-year-old guy, and that actually is his picture. I just didn't.
They gave him a badge, by the way.
That is the old guy's picture, Bosworth.
You can give him a ticket.
Yeah.
You can give him you don't have to take him to jail.
Listen, I wrote a ticket I pulled over a dude whose license was suspended for 48 years, and I still wrote him the ticket. I was like,
I mean, at that point,
you deserved it.
no, but what I'm saying is, do you think he cared?
No, he was like 75.
Yeah, do you think he cared at all?
No, he was just happy I didn't tow his car.
Exactly.
But there's no way I cannot in good faith say, dude, you've been suspended for almost 50 years.
It's kind of impressive.
Yeah.
It definitely is impressive.
Like, you gotta,
That's almost 5 decades.
you gotta, give him the hat tip at that point.
He's just so stubborn. He just didn't want to, get his license unsuspended.
How we looking, buddy?
About to send it to you.
All right, let me finish up talking about this story. So the old guy Bosworth, while the officer went up to his car, he was holding a cigarello, still smoking it, and he told officers he was just having a little fun in his favorite car. And he claimed that the Corvette driver swerved at him, prompting the high-speed race. They both denied street racing, and they were saying their cars couldn't reach those high speeds. So they both were arrested for street racing and dangerous excessive speeding over 50 miles per hour.
Where did this happen? I know you gave the highway, but what state?
Florida. So this was
Florida's supposed to be so fun.
Leesburg, Florida.
They don't put up with anything in Florida.
They say if convicted on racing charges, first-time offenders can still face up to a year in jail.
This guy don't even have a year left on this earth.
He might not. Florida has super speeder laws that carry steep penalties for driving over 100 miles per hour, but each case will be determined whether they were actually racing each other or not.
That's why you got to set the cruise control to 99.
Advice for you, Grandpa. But Gramps has still got it, so, no matter what age you are, even with that 85-year-old dick, he still has a need for speed. Just had to,
I'm sending it to you now.
Throw that in there.
I only cropped the first part of it because I didn't care about giving this guy a full view for his stupid other stuff.
Did you send it?
It's going right now.
All right, we got a bonus Patrol Gone Wild clip for you guys, courtesy of the boys.
It features, it's a local one.
Local Patrol
it
Gone
came,
Wild.
dude. Did you see this, Caleb?
I did. I don't think I've seen this.
These dudes. All right, so hit the background story, Gio.
We are driving. We were actually leaving Tommy's shop, and we approached the intersection, and there's a couple of fucking morons doing burnouts, just ruining everyone's good time. Like, there's a big cloud of smoke that's overlooking. There's a nice restaurant at the corner who now these people bought their pasta, and now it comes with a side of burnt rubber.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, the scent of burnt rubber, and just literally the epitome of the South Park episode.
What did I say? I talked to him on the PA.
You get that they're just a couple of cool guys.
I was like, you guys are so cool. Oh my God, you guys are so cool. And then everyone's laughing at him. And I just thought it was funny.
Then they pulled up next to us at the light.
They did.
You said we're cool.
Where's the sound? Oh, here it
we're
is.
cool. Yeah, you guys are so cool. You're so cool. So cool. I'm about to get tased.
Yeah, they So I just want to go on the record and say they definitely are so cool. Like,
Super.
I have to be very frank when I say this. These guys are absolute fucking losers. So just wanted to put that
There's
out
other words I would describe them, but I can't say that. We'll get canceled on YouTube.
Refer to South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we had a little bonus Patrol Gone Wild in there. Thank you, guys. But that's what I got for you for
One of
Patrol
the
Gone Wild.
rare times you will see me and Jerry on Patrol Gone Wild.
But it's because we didn't post that video.
Yeah.
Somebody posted that. That is their right.
That is the right.
To party. And apparently also ruin everybody's time by doing burnouts in the middle of the street.
All right. Well, guys, tune in next week for another Patrol Gone Wild, brought to you by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. And now we move on to Cigar and Whiskey News with your boy, Caleb. Hell yeah. Nice use of that air horn. I like that. All right. Up first, we're going to the new Baby Shark 77 is heading to stores by, obviously, Arturo Fuente. So
Baby Shark.
They began shipping their boxes technically last week, so they're probably arriving at stores right about now. It's the newest version of the Shark Vitola. So it's the Fuente Opus X Baby Shark 77. It's a smaller version of the Shark, which is best known for its use in the Anjo line.
Anejo.
Anejo, dude. Holy fuck. You work at a liquor store.
Yeah,
Anejo tequila.
But I believe Jake Sanders says that's not how it's pronounced. Everyone is saying it wrong.
Why don't you just say it the way everyone says it? You don't have to. If Jake Sanders jumped off a bridge, would you jump?
Depends how high it was and how deep the water was below it.
I respect you, Jake. I love you. But holy fuck. Think for yourself.
Well,
what did you say? You said Anejo?
Yeah, but I forgot how.
Is that a slur?
Could be. Anyways, on to the Baby Shark news. The regular Shark measures 5 by 58 by 54. The Baby Shark is thinner and shorter, but the company has not yet announced the official measurements. A little embarrassed, maybe. Smaller. The Vitola is unique because it is the top part of the cigar is round, while the foot finishes with a squared box press. Well, best known for its use in the Anejo line, Arturo Fuente has offered it in multiple Opus X variants and even a very limited release for Don Carlos. This new Vitola is also smaller than the Eye of the Shark. Each cigar has an MSRP of $18.50 and it comes in boxes of 30 cigars. The Baby Shark is debuting in the Fuente Opus X line, which is made entirely from tobaccos grown at the Chateau de la Fuente farm in Cabri, Dominican Republic.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome if we can ever find a box.
I mean, I think you'll be able to find a box.
I'm sure I'll be able to find one, but I just want to throw. When is this coming out?
It started shipping last week, so it should be hitting stores any day now.
I hope my plug gets it.
They will.
You think?
Why wouldn't they?
All right.
And then you have one other plug.
Yeah, it's true.
You have two plugs that get all of the Fuente.
That's true.
So even if you don't necessarily get your major, hookup, you'll still be able to get them.
I get all Fuente, dude. I'm so fortunate.
Well, I'm glad you have a bunch of plugs to fill in your holes.
Yeah, not like
Guess what? I'm not giving you one now because you just said that.
Well, that's okay. He's gonna get the grappler.
I'll give one to Gio.
Yeah.
All right,
and then we'll smoke them together, and you can watch.
Caleb's gonna get
We'll
plugged by
you.
the grappler.
We'll cuck you while we smoke it.
The grappler shark.
All right. Up next, we are going to Rocky Patel, where the Sapphire.
Sapphire.
Get me all.
We actually have this cigar.
I know we do.
Sapphire.
Yes. The Sapphire is heading to stores, so it's the latest in the Rocky Patel Premium Cigars Inc. It's the unofficial It's an unofficial precious metals and stones series. Is set to go to stores. So it's a new line from Nicaragua. Blend-wise, it uses a Mexican San Andreas wrapper over two binders, one from Esteli, Nicaragua, and the other from the Yamastran Valley in Honduras. The fillers are from Condega, Esteli, and Jalapa regions of Nicaragua. Outside of the wrapper, all the tobacco comes from its own farms and is said to be 6 to 7 years old. It is rolled at Tabacalera Via Cuba, SA, and Esteli. It's going to be offered in 4 Vitolas. You're going to have a Robusto, Corona Gorda, the 60, and the Toro. Price range is going to be from $13.50 to $17.95 a stick. So box price from $270 to about $270 to $360. The Sapphire comes in bright blue boxes. They're going to have an octagonal shape, and it follows recent releases like the Rocky Patel Gold and the Emerald as well.
How'd you do, buddy? Is that a tongue twister enough for you?
That was
We were going to make him a tongue twister. I'm going to have him read that article for the After Earth.
Yeah. I'm gonna just have ChatGPT cook up one up that says Sapphire, and that's gonna automatically win.
I don't know why I'm going sassafras with that. I don't know why.
Because you're out of your fucking mind.
He's thinking
Just throwing it
about
out
the
there.
grappler.
I want to shout out our boys at Rocky. You know, Mike from Boston, our boy. Balky's, Rocky himself. We had a good time at the booth. And then, obviously, Max still hanging around. Unofficial, but official.
Yeah.
He is Mr. Rocky. But... yeah, man, we always have a good time at their booth. They were nice enough to hook us up with these. And yeah, man, I definitely look forward to smoking that.
Hell yeah. Always good crushing beers there, too.
Always good time listening to good music and crushing beers at Rocky Patel.
Hell yeah. All right. Up next on the whiskey side of things, we're going to Blade & Bow, their new 12-year Solera Reserve, heading to stores this month, if it's not already out yet. So this is their first release in quite some time. So it's, it's a new limited annual expression. It comes from the historic Stiller Wetzel Distillery in Louisville, Kentucky. Let me see what we got here. Sorry, these articles...
Wetzel Stiller?
Yeah, did I say it backwards?
I don't know.
Yeah, but, so...
I think I said it wrong.
Maybe. I don't know. So they're using Solera. It's a new wood that they're using. It's Solera finishing process, and it's what they use large format vintage cask instead of one. So they use 4 different types instead of one. So it's going to come in layers of finished whiskey. This method isn't new. It's been around for decades. They use it in sherry wine, cognac aging. We've probably had a bourbon or two on the show that had like the Solera in it. So it's something new from Blade & Bow. So it's a 12-year-old Kentucky straight bourbon, but it comes in 4 styles of vintage wine, spirit vats, cognac, Bordeaux, Muscatel, and port as well. Each vat has fixed blended proportions in it, so it's going to be very layered and a lot of fruit forward tastings in this one. And let's get down to the cost of this, because it is going to be 12 years age. So let's see. It's also coming out at 104 proof. And let's see, price wise, they always put it at the bottom of the article. They make you read this whole thing. Reasonably priced for a Blade & Bow.
$50.
A little more,
Oh.
but you're not far off. So a 12-year-old Solera.
You can get
Reserve.
a 10. You can get Eagle Rare 10 for $40.
Yeah. $64.99 for a 750 bottle of this. So not too bad.
All right.
It's been a while since we've done Blade & Bow. They have.
It's been a while since we did any whiskey on the show.
It has been.
Yeah.
We just drink beer now.
Beers and energy drinks.
It got too expensive.
And we almost drank everything that we were kind of chasing.
I hit the pinnacle.
Well, yeah, you got.
There's nothing left for me to drink. I know somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, have you tried this?" Yeah, dude. Once you start drinking all the crazy shit, I've had everything. Fuck, dude. You remember when Jeff March came on and we were drinking Michter's 25?
We've drank some crazy things if you think about all the episodes, all the guests.
A Scheffler.
Yeah.
Every time he comes over, you drink another antique collection, like from
when
the
JP
series.
brought that bottle.
Yeah, that too.
JP Arancibia when he brought the William LaRue Weller over, and we just got popped. Now he's like a coach for the Mets now.
Yeah, so I actually was driving home and saw like when someone was going into the Bison Stadium, someone was wearing an Arancibia jersey. I snapped a picture and sent that to him. I was like, "Hey, you're getting some love in Buffalo."
Do you like it?
I don't think he saw it yet, but the Mets, I give it the.
I know he's in the show now. He's not in the minors anymore.
Yeah,
It's like texting the manager of a baseball team.
Yeah,
he doesn't have as much free time now.
I get it.
I mean, I'm sure
still love him and miss him.
I'm sure he definitely is busier with making sure Juan Soto's trying to hit jacks.
Good point. Just remember, we went to 9/11 Tavern with him and some like very high up guy in the Mets organization and had chicken wings and copious amounts of beer, and then took him to the
local dives.
It was a great night.
Yeah.
All right, man. That was the news?
That's the news. That's all I got for you. So tune in next week for some more pretty good news in the cigar and whiskey side of things.
Pretty good fucking news.
Pretty fucking good news.
All right. Cigar review.
Well, guys, it is time for our cigar review, which is brought to you by Small Batch Cigars, the official online retailer of the Down to Earth podcast. Make sure you are checking them out for all your cigar needs. I'm sure they will have these wonderful sticks when they are released. Obviously, I think, as Garrison said, the official release is the day after this airs. So make sure you're checking them out. Who's ready to go?
I could go.
Okay.
Let me grab my notebook. The Avo Expresivo. The appearance, I gave it a 9. I love the color scheme. It is a sweet looking cigar. Dark wrapper. Really, really good looking cigar. The burn, I gave it a 9. No issues with the burn. Construction, 9.5. Constructive wonderfully. The draw, I straight cut mine, 9.5. I thought the draw was awesome. Thank God these filters are working right now, man, because I felt like this was a smoky stick. I don't know if you guys got the same notes, but I did. Overall enjoyment, I loved the flavor profile on this cigar. 9.5, 46.5, 93 overall. I got the weirdest tasting note I could possibly get ever when I brought it up earlier in the show, like a peppercorn ball. Really, really weird. Liked it, though. So that would be the spice. I got some leather, some earthy notes. It was a really good cigar. I did agree with everybody when we were speaking on it. It's a very full-body cigar. It's a lot going on, but very approachable. Didn't really punch me in the face or anything. In fact, I think this beer is what's making me get a little crazy right now. But it's a wonderful cigar, and if you guys are listening to this on Wednesday, I don't know. I would check it out on Thursday. Definitely grab one. Grab the Vitola you like. I would love to try this in the Churchill. The 748 sounds amazing. I think I'm going to go out. I might grab a box of these. So I think it sounds like a good cigar. And this is like one that I think you could enjoy really anytime.
All right. I'll go next. Caleb, you're last. You can continue Googling that grappler thing, whatever. You know.
Joke's on you. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I mean, for your girl. You're going to be celebrating International Women's Day.
It already passed.
Always next year.
That's true.
But anywho, the Avo Expresivo Toro. So appearance, I gave it a 9. I like the color scheme. I like the setup. I like the campaign behind it. I like seeing the full experience that we did at PCA. It's just a whole nice to actually get into what was a focal point of their booth and then talk to someone from the brand as well that, you know, was really, you know, just one relatively new to the industry. So like, I appreciated that.
I hope he still has a job after the show.
Yeah, right. You talked about Belichick's dick?
And you thought that was okay?
But so burn, I gave it a 9. This thing burned awesome for it being a Toro. It smoked very, very well. I mean, should be easily under that 2-hour smoke time.
Let's see yours.
Well, see, this is where it comes into my next part of this rating. Construction, I did have to dock mine a little bit. Okay. I gave it an 8.5. So I had a cap crack that led to the wrapper. And I was trying to smoke through with the binder and filler, but it wasn't the same. Still good flavors. I got to taste a little bit extra.
And it still scored an 8.5 for construction?
I'm telling you, this cigar was really, really good. Okay. Like, it's just, it got to a point where once I pulled off that band, like the combustion had expanded, so I couldn't get through it. But
the combustion expanded.
Yeah. Draw, I gave it a 9.5. The smoke output was great. And the overall enjoyment, I love the flavor profile of the cigar. I don't think I will ever give a cigar that had a wrapper cracked like that high of a construction score ever again, but that's how good this thing was. Like, I was really enjoying the conversation. Garrison is, you know, a nice introduction for Avo to a lot of our listeners who maybe haven't picked that up or thought, like, you know, Davidoff is this weird, like, super boutique-y brand, but also, like, big enough where it's not considered, like...
Do you think it's boutique-y, or do you think that it's, like, considered almost, like, luxury?
I think Davidoff by most would be considered the original boutique brand.
Really?
Like, the problem is they've grown and perfected it to a point where now they are a major player.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that? Like, I mean,
No, I think Davidoff. I think, this dude got it like that, huh?
yeah, well, yeah, they're
He got it like that.
Their craftsmanship is incredible. I mean, it's just like I said, pleasantly surprised. Really enjoyed this smoke. I would definitely redux this. I think the Churchill size that he had talked about would be fan-fucking-tastic to smoke. I wish we would have got one of those to try as well at the show, but that's just being greedy here. But that brought my total to a 45.591 overall.
All right, Caleb.
All right, the Avo Expresivo. Appearance, 9. I like the color scheme. Cigar had just like a great shape, great, like just looking at it, it just looks nice. And Garrison did show us the box. It looks great too. And I mean, obviously we're at the booth. We saw the whole thing. It was great presentation overall. Not that I took their booth into consideration in my 9, but burn 9.5. No issues at all. It stayed even. I'm at the nub right now. No issues, no relights, nothing. Construction, I'm giving it 9.5. I had no issues with mine whatsoever. I got a couple nice stacks of dimes in here that you could piece right back together, so no issues with the construction. Draw, went straight cut, no issues as well. I did think this was a very smoky cigar, too. It was definitely putting a lot of smoke.
Thank God we turned those filters on, huh?
Remember, I wasn't going to?
Yeah.
Because my phone is recording Caleb right now.
Definitely needed the filters for sure. And my enjoyment, dude, it's probably the best Avo cigar that I've smoked, because I have smoked like all the samples that we have gotten past that shows. This one, it's a straight up banger, dude. So my enjoyment is nice having Garrison on to talk to. Excuse me there. I'm giving it an overall score of like 46.5 times it by 2. 93 from me as well.
Did you have to hit checkout on your grappler and saw the price?
No, I think it's the hay burner is getting to me. It's suffocating me. So my cold draw, I said I have notes of cedar and leather. The overall, when you light the cigar, it's a very pleasant smell in the room. And throughout the whole cigar, I got leather notes. It's very creamy throughout. Light pepper, and a little bit at the end, a little bit of chocolate notes kicking up there. So I do like this cigar. It was a great cigar. Let me just tally up our total scores and divide by 3. Overall score is going to be a 92.33, so 92 overall.
Not a bad cigar. I think I'm going to hunt that Churchill. So, I mean, I feel like this is a cigar that you could enjoy. I do like this. I got a lot I have to get. I have been so good about buying cigars, and this is no shot at the industry at all. I have really calmed down my consumption. Not saying I'm not smoking cigars.
He's just smoking.
I'm just smoking what I have. I'm not even coming close to making a dent in it. Hit me up if you're looking for shit. That's all I'm going to say. That's where I'm at right now. That being said, Caleb, take a drink. Whoever is playing the drinking game. If those that don't know, there is a drinking game that somebody created. Every time I say that being said, you have to take a drink.
There it is again.
There you go. So enjoy the game.
All right, guys, drink up. You need to.
Just cough.
I need to cleanse my palate.
Just cough. Here, I'm going to shut you down. Clear your throat. Clear your throat.
Swallow the cum.
No, that was unnecessary.
Save that for the after.
All right, you back?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, save that. I can't kick this.
That was even worse.
Save that comments for the after herf, which, by the way, is another show we do on our Patreon channel. You're going to want to check that out. It's a lot of fun. 2-tiered membership program. We do 4 episodes a month. We do a monthly herf. We got a Discord. It's a lot of fun. And we do 2 really big giveaways every year. So you're going to want to check that out. But you know where to find us. Facebook, Instagram. Slide us a DM. Give us a like. Leave a comment. We love hearing from you. Comment on the YouTube videos, too. We always like your YouTube comments.
All right, guys. The Patreon member show. Obviously, the After Herf is going to be on Friday. Main show Wednesday. We look forward to seeing all you guys. Get out there. Try the new Avo. It's a good cigar. Gio, anything to take us home?
I mean, guys, keep the comments up. We like the engagement. Make fun of me. Make fun of Caleb. Say what we got. Make fun of Jerry, too.
Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me.
He likes to be bullied.
I do. It's funny. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Peace.